The workplace continues to evolve, so I caught up with an author to learn about how both employers and employees can adapt.
Pandemic has really pushed time forward by anywhere from 10 to 20 years. So before the pandemic started, the concept of working from home was really sort of a rarity. And the concept of, oh, I get to work from home maybe every other Friday, it kind of was up there with Hawaiian shirt day, where once a month you could wear a wacky Hawaiian shirt, and everyone thought that was great. And then the pandemic hit and everyone had to work from home. And all of the things that employers feared, all of their deepest, darkest fears, I'm going to lose control of my employees, they're not going to do anything, no one's going to produce any output, all of that faded by the wayside. A, because we didn't have a choice, and B, because employers realized those fears simply didn't come to fruition. So the concept of, oh, my employees aren't going to do anything, proved to be incredibly false, and in a lot of cases, productivity actually increased, and company output actually went up, because for the first time, employees were able to work the way that suited them.
That's a good point, because I know a lot of people who prefer this now, and they say they're more efficient. Like you said, they can kind of pick the hours they work. And actually, I know a couple people too who said, hey, while I was doing this, I got my laundry done too.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the future of shopping? I know you have something to say about that.
The future of shopping is actually very closely tied to the future of work. When the internet first started getting really big, back in the mid to late 90s, I was working in America Online at the time. And the Monday after Thanksgiving was called Cyber Monday. Why was it called Cyber Monday? Because no one had high bandwidth connections at home. We were all on modems back then. So we'd go into our offices that maybe, if we were lucky, had a T1 line. And we would spend all day Monday morning after Thanksgiving shopping for gifts, right? Because we could go online and do it at fast speed. Now everyone has high-speed internet. Mm-hmm. Countries are where do you want to live? Well, do they have high-speed internet? Okay, that's sort of our first thing. And so the concept of shopping and doing whatever we want online has really shifted. I can be talking to you, and on the same note, look over here and buy something on Amazon. So as long as we have connectivity, shopping will continue to pivot. The smart companies are the ones who are going to offer us ways to get what we want when we want it. What do I mean by that? Well, in New York City, there are pop-up stores opening that you can go online and order something. And as you walk by the closest store, your phone will beep when it's available for you. So the premise that, okay, you know what, I really want, I forgot it's my daughter's birthday, I need an American Girl doll, right? Well, I can look online and figure out what store has it, or how can I get it sent to me? Or I can go to this online site, and as I walk home, it will direct me and say, hey, there's a store half a mile away that has it, and they're holding it for you right now. So, the premise of immediate access is really where I think we're going. There's a very interesting concept in terms of shopping. There's a company called Rally, and Rally.io is creating sort of what they're calling creator economies. So, if you're a fan of a creator, someone who creates content, someone who, let's say, a famous singer or an actor or, an influencer or something like that, you can actually buy coins, you can buy their cryptocurrency, and the more of it that you own, you have access to whatever they sell, or perhaps a personalized greeting or a shout out. They're saying that one of the biggest gifts this year are going to be personalized greetings from content creators.
What do you think then companies need to do to gain employees and customers as well as keep them?
One of the key things that I've been seeing, so in my work as a futurist at Epic Marketing, one of the things that we're often tasked with is making sure employees are happy and that they're not jumping ship. And making sure customers are happy comes down to basic customer experience, right? But how do you make an employee happy? How do you keep an employee happy? And one of the things that we've found is that one of the biggest ways to keep an employee happy is to be flexible. The thing that scares off employees the most is rigidity, is the concept of not being able to shift on a dime when something changes. There were a lot of companies that, okay, pandemic's over, we want you back in the office by September 1st. Then the Delta variant showed up and said, hey, hold my beer, right? And so now you have this premise of companies saying, you know what, we're not putting a timeline on it. If you're happy working from home and your productivity continues, go work from the Boreal Forest for all we care. There are companies who are saying, we don't care from where you work as long as you're on the calls we need you to be. If you want to work from anywhere in the world, as long as you have a stable internet connection, the one thing we will not accept is, oh, my internet's out.
If we want more information, where can we go? Do you have a website?
You can find everything I do at shankman.com. I am at Peter Shankman on all the socials. And that creator coin I was talking about, my coin is called Shank.
Oh, well, there you go. Thank you so much for your time today. Such fascinating information. And I totally agree about the flexibility part. I know a lot of people do not want to go back into the workplace, especially if they're getting their job done. So thank you again.
My pleasure.
And if you'd like to see this segment again or get more information, go to firstcoastliving.net.